Hey guys, Dr. Len here with 5 steps today, and today we're going to be talking about the differences or similarities of a bulging herniated slip disc and the proverbial tree that falls in the woods, right? And now, I know some of you have been diagnosed or been told that you have a bulging herniated slip disc. Sorry to hear that, right? But remember, is that the real reason for the pain, and is surgery necessary, right? That's kind of the question that people are looking for. And I bring this up because I see it all too often, and because I'll do several second opinions out there for this. And a lot of times the patient will say, "Doc, I mean, the doctor told me it's a bulging disc and they want to do surgery." Okay, that's great, but let's just make sure we're doing it right, okay? Let's make sure that's the real cause. I hate saying it this way, guys, but doctors are no different than the plumber, the mechanic, the electrician. I mean, I come from a long line of those guys in my family that, when they come out, they say it's going to cost you $3,000 to fix your plumbing. You're like, is that really what I need, right? So, same thing. If you get diagnosed with a bulging herniated disc and everything, here's the thing you want to be asking yourself or asking the doctor. And why I relate to that proverbial fallen tree. We all know when the tree falls, it's going to make a sound. Whether someone's there to hear it is the real question, right? Well, think of your disc. Here's your spine, right? You got, 30 some odd, or 20 some odd, 30, more than a couple of dozen spinal vertebrae on there. And you have a disc, okay? And the disc is like I think of it like a Hostess Ding Dong, okay? My favorites. Think of it like a Hostess Ding Dong. You got the little white creamy filling inside, the exact same thing. And what happened, it shoots through, it herniates out, it bulges out. Question is, does it bulge out here at 10-degree angle? Does it hit anything? Is it hitting a nerve? Okay, maybe it's coming out here. There's nothing there to hit. This is why about 50% of the adult population, according to evidence-based medicine, about 50% of the adult population have bulging herniated slip discs, but they're asymptomatic. They have no symptoms because it's not hitting a nerve. But if the bulge would have came out instead of this direction, came out maybe 15 degrees at this angle here, maybe it does make contact with the nerve and it impinges on that nerve. And maybe that nerve it provides information to this part of your arm or this part of your arm, to your tips of your finger, to the back of your thigh, to the top of your foot, to the inside of your leg. I mean, it's kind of like your electrical outlets in their house and everything. There's specific wiring for each nerve out there. And so if it bulges out this direction and it doesn't hit anything, that's why 50% of the adult population are walking around without any pain. But if it comes out this way, it's going to impinge. And it should say that on the MRI, the nerve is bulging, it's impinging on the nerve out there. And so that's going to give you that additional pain to know, hey, maybe we do need some surgical procedures to take care of my problem, because not only are you going to feel specific pain pattern, but it could affect your reflexes, it could affect muscle strength and stuff like that. So those are just the other things to correlate, the clinical presentation and the objective evidence from the MRI, the x-rays and things like that. So hope that's helpful. Oh, just remember, if you are struggling with these kind of aches and pains, because so many of these aches and pains are, where did it come from? Is it a spinal surgery that's needed? Or maybe there's just a sprained strain that's really causing the pain that you're dealing with. Or it could be muscle imbalance. And I say that because I see muscle imbalance so often. And that could be causing the elbow pain, the shoulder pain, the back pain, the low back pain, the neck pain. Just because, think about it, we spend so much of our life like this now. Our shoulders pulled forward this way. They're not supposed to be like that all the time. They're supposed to be, our head's always down like this, right? That's not the way our body was designed, but we spend a lot of our time in that seated position, which doesn't benefit us either. So, hope that's helpful. I'm Dr. Len with 5 Steps a Day. If you like the information, please share it. Come on back for the DIYs we're going to do on aches and pains and how to get some relief for that. Till next time, bye-bye.